I'll open.
Hello, it is so lovely to see you here. Today's video is a week in my Hobonichi. It is where I combine a journal with me with some weekly life clips. I used to do these on a weekly basis until I realized that my life is not that exciting to be doing this every week, so I reserve these for a week that is more exciting or a week that I want to remember, which is this week, because not only is it Thanksgiving week, kids are out of school, my mom came into town, then my dad came into town, and then we got a birthday party thrown in there. So a lot of things going on. As far as layouts, I got a blind bag washi. So be sure to stay to the end to see the final layout. And enough yapping from me. Let's get on with the week. This morning I spent some time cleaning my house before Bunda because my mom is coming into town today and my dad is coming to town Wednesday. I really need to purge the toys that the kids don't play with anymore, but that's just gonna have to happen another day. Took my mom to Alfred's now that it is close to me. Now as you can see my obsession, we went to Galleria Market to get some Asian food and then we just hung out home for the rest of the day. Enzo's school's doing a little potluck, so I made these cute little penguin rice balls. And then my mom left this morning right before I headed to Bunda class. I don't know if it's because I've been practicing saying everything I'm grateful for before I sleep, but I feel like I'm starting to receive recognition. This girl who I'm inspired by at Bunda says she wanted to work out next to me more because I pushed her to grab heavier weights. I got a gift card from the kids' pediatrician for a referral, and I got member of the month at Bunda, so maybe this gratitude thing does work. Happy Thanksgiving. My dad came in late last night. Octavian did most of the cooking today. My only duty was the pie crust. We had my dad and Octavian's brother as our Thanksgiving guests, and it was such a wonderful day. I think about my Thanksgiving when I was single, and some of my Thanksgivings were lonely, whether I was truly alone or with someone who made me feel alone. And I remember wondering if I would ever feel Thanksgiving like I did before my parents split, hoping the answer would be yes. And yeah, that hope came true. Sometimes your dreams get fulfilled so quietly that you forget that you made them. This morning, my dad took us out to breakfast at Country Deli in Chatsworth. I had the cinnamon swirl challah French toast. I think it's challah. After that, we went to the local park to get the zoomies out. At night, Octavian got a chance to go to the Lakers game, so it was just me and my dad with the kids until we all went to sleep. Get ready for a busy day. My dad left this morning before we got up, and so I went to Bunda with my friends. Later in the day, we went to Venice Beach to celebrate one of our friends' birthday. The kids love playing at the beach. I think I say this every time, but we definitely need to go to the beach more because the kids just absolutely love it. This morning I took Bunda because one of the founders was teaching, and then we just walked around the neighborhood. That's all I had the energy for. It was a very full week. I mean, I don't have to tell you guys. You saw. And that is it for this week. I wasn't intending to do this layout this week because I knew I would want to put photos, being that it's Thanksgiving and I knew my mom was coming into town. When my mom came to town on Monday, I had like omiyage from my friends, and my friend Mai-chan gave me this little blind bag washi, so I just thought it was perfect. And I actually was hoping I would get pochako out of all of them because they're just so cute. I don't know if you guys can see. Just make sure. Okay, good. Yeah. I feel like my Melody got the short end of this because like she's already a bunny, right? Isn't she a bunny? So why would she dress up as a bunny? Everyone else gets to be something else, and she stays a bunny. But I just thought this was really cute. I got the one that I wanted because I love green. And then I just matched my mildliners to the colors to kind of make it look cohesive. I still incorporated the photos by making like my little Polaroids. And I have like a picture with my mom, picture with my dad, and then the boys on Thanksgiving. I also want to share more stuff that Mai-chan sent me. So she sent me like this cute sticker, and this is more for the months, you know, because it kind of just like lines up there. And then, oh no, did I lose my space? There we go. And then these are just so cute, like tiny, tiny foods. I love this. I think I have this already, but you can never have enough cherry blossoms. This is good for like a month, like the March, April months. And then I also have this too, but I love the little Kisaten stickers, so I'm happy to have this again. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving for anyone that celebrates. I don't know if you guys caught my flip through last month, I think, where there was a week where I felt sad and I just was practicing gratitude. And so now I've just kind of practiced every night before I go to bed. I close my eyes and I think of like everything I'm blessed with, and it really has helped change my mind, because I think it's just a very hard time for a lot of people these days. I show love in like two ways. So I show love in like acts of service is definitely number one, but I also love to like give gifts. Like I like people to know that I'm always thinking about them, or I think about them when I'm out. So I love purchasing gifts, and just in this current climate, like the, you know, acts, like gifts giving love language is just not able to be done. So I've been trying to do a lot of acts of service to just like make me feel like I am giving out my love, or giving out like appreciation. And the way I like receiving love is words of affirmation. And so just so like, I've been in a couple of Bunda classes where I've had members come up to me and say like, oh, like, you know, you really helped me push stronger because I saw you pick up heavier weights. And like, just that phrase alone gives me the dopamine hit that I need, because I just feel like, yeah, just words of affirmation has always been the way I love to receive it. I love being told I do a good job, or like saying thank you, or I really helped them out. Why am I on this tangent? Oh, so just like practicing gratitude and seeing everything I'm thankful for, I feel like I'm receiving more recognition, or my mind is already seeking it. So like maybe I had already been getting these recognitions, I just was focusing on the negative. So just with Thanksgiving, it's just nice to take inventory of everything you do have, because, you know, like I said, on Thanksgiving, there were so many lonely Thanksgiving. I remember one Thanksgiving I was sick, and I think I like had our food from a Greek place because nowhere else was opened. And yeah, like it just, I have had a few lonely Thanksgiving, and I always wonder like, is this just how my Thanksgiving are going to be now that my parents are separated? Will I ever feel this like gathering of loved ones, and being able to like host my dad at my house the past few years? I finally realized this year, like, hey, like this is what you had wished for. But yeah, enough rambling from me. I know I've been doing kind of like back-to-back journaling stuff. So like last week was making a Hobonichi care package. Obviously this week is this. These are good ones for me to do when the kids are out of school, because I can edit it quickly and get it out like within 2 days, so I don't miss my posting schedule. And then my next one is going to be the November flip through. So if you're someone that is not into this content, I'm sorry, something will be coming after the flip through. I just have to get my ducks in a row and start filming it. So yeah, I guess there's not much to say. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, it would mean so much if you were to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification button. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.